Hi, my name is Yuri.
My name is David.
And this is the Never Ending Podcast. Tune in every Wednesday as we dive into the depths of any topic that piques our interest
and explore the curiosity of conversation.
From the latest trends to timeless mysteries, no subject is off limits on our journey of discovery and endless conversation.
Today, we're going to explore the transition between
the pulsating energy of clubbing to
finding comfort in quiet moments.
So buckle up.
Yes.
Buckle up and welcome to the first ever episode of the Never Ending Podcast. You ready?
Ready?
All right, so many of us have experienced the allure of the club scene. You know, the beats, the flashing lights, the exhilarating atmosphere. But as you grow older, perspectives kind of change. And what was once like something thrilling and cool just doesn't, hold the same appeal. Do you go out clubbing, David?
Well, I did. A couple of years back, I would go out every weekend. Every weekend. I would get messed up, get drunk, have fun. At least that's what I thought back when I went every weekend. Nowadays, though, I rarely go. Maybe once every 3 months, if that.
So why the change? Because you're still young, You're like 25?
25. And I don't have anything against clubbing. I feel like clubbing is fun, especially when you go out with friends.
Oh, yeah.
Or you want to enjoy an event or a party. But my priorities did change. The reason I went clubbing so often a couple of years back was because I wasn't really doing anything. I wasn't reading or journaling. There wasn't really a reason to wake up early the next day or feel better the next day because I really didn't have anything to worry about. I was working, but that's pretty much it. Nowadays, I'm the complete opposite. I'm reading, I'm writing, I'm working out, and I prefer keeping a fresh mind so that I don't get brain fog throughout the week, which is something that not that many people talk about. It's like when you drink, you do end up getting anxiety from it a couple of days after you drink. Oh. And so that was also another big part of why I stopped drinking and why I stopped clubbing so much, because if I did get messed up that day, I would eventually have anxiety-like symptoms throughout the week.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that like a normal thing for everyone, or
it's a common effect. I looked it up online. It's a very common effect that people go through. Some people call it alcohol withdrawal, but it's basically you just get anxiety. Just get more anxiety. I don't really know specifically how it works, but I did a couple of experiments, and I love experimenting with myself. I love it. So I did a couple of experiments a couple of years back. At first, I thought drinking gave me confidence throughout the week, because when I drank, I had confidence that I didn't know I had. Come to find out, I actually get anxiety a couple of days after I drink, not confidence. And so now I found confidence within myself. So I'm not really relying on any substance like alcohol, which brings me back to that point of clubbing. Clubbing is fun. And even if you don't drink alcohol, it can be fun. But it's something that I don't really see the value of. Most clubs, you got to pay an entry fee of $20, sometimes even $40. So, yeah.
I mean, I just turned 22, and I haven't gone out clubbing that much or that crazy either, nor did I get like blackout drunk or anything like that. I'm usually a very chill person. I would prefer just being at home watching a movie.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that clubbing isn't fun. It's like, it's really fun.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you go with someone that you have fun with.
Yeah.
The times that I went with you,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be dancing, you'd be drinking, and it's a fun time. But I could never really understand how someone can go every single weekend because of the waste. Like, it's a lot of money.
It is. It is. And well, I know this guy. He goes every weekend ever since what, 5, 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's been going clubbing every weekend, or at least once a month. At the very least, once a month.
Well, once a month isn't too bad.
And that's at the very least. I'm giving him some buffer.
Okay.
He goes clubbing mostly every weekend. And so I don't know what it is about him that fascinates him with clubbing, but he hasn't stopped.
And, like, do you think that's bad? Or is that like, okay, you know, it's whatever. It's just like a personal choice?
It is a personal choice. I mean, who am I to say what's bad and what's good?
That's true.
So I don't want to sound like a judgy person. To me personally, I don't like it when I went clubbing a couple of years back and it was an every weekend thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if other people enjoy it and they don't have a problem with it and they're okay, then that's fine. Have fun with whatever it is you want to have fun with. But with me, I sort of unlocked inner peace within myself. And so now whenever I go anywhere that's loud, I don't know, I prefer the quiet and just the peace that you can acquire from it.
So what is your ideal, like, perfect weekend?
Well, if you're talking about me just staying at my own house, I would say playing video games. And when I say video games, I don't mean like those generic Call of Duty or Fortnite or Roblox. I mean story-based that have an impact, that are extremely difficult to play, that challenge you in a way. So like Elden Ring. Play Elden Ring, write a little bit, maybe even read a book, run outside, or at least make the effort, and then end it with a movie.
That does sound like really nice.
Yeah.
That's usually what I do every weekend. And it's so nice. It's so relaxing. Yeah. Without any of the noise, it's just you and your thoughts. And whether it's like reading a book or us watching a movie. Yeah. We're just enjoying each other's company or just enjoying the stillness of it, I guess. Because in clubbing, everything is so fast. Yeah. Everything's like a moment and then another and then another and then another. Yep. But then when you're enjoying your actual life, you know, the silence, I guess, like the togetherness, the spending time with someone that you love and you care about. Yeah. I feel like that's a lot better and just more fun, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of things that could quiet the world around you. And I feel like love is a big part of that. It's getting all cheesy. Yeah. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop. Well, this seems like a good spot to end it. Yeah. Yeah. So. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for listening in on our first ever episode. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's a dog right down there. No, there isn't. He brought a dog into the car with us. No, there isn't. She forgot her lines. She's coming up with a lie. It's fine. It happens. Tune in next week where we'll talk about, you know. I'm not going until you show the dog. We're going to talk about stories of the paranormal. And murder mysteries. Okay. Why those two? I don't know. Do you have a good murder story or a ghost story? I could come up with a good
paranormal story or
You got
stories
it?
that I've heard of.
You got ghosts in your house?
I had one.
I have one too.
And I saw one.
Wait, are you being dead ass right now?
I did see one, actually.
I saw one in my high school.
Okay. And we will talk more about that on our next episode.
But make sure to follow us on Instagram at, do you remember our handle?
Of course. Make sure to follow us there.
You didn't even say it.
It's the Forever Podcast.
Oh my God. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at patito_studio. The 2 O's being zeros.
Yes.
He didn't want to come up with a new Instagram, so we just used my studio Instagram.
Yeah. It makes easy, it's easy access for people, when they look for the Never Ending Podcast, the first thing that will pop in their mind was Patito Studios.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
all right.
Very smart of you.
Why, thank you, actually. He said I'm smart. Yeah. Why do you have that face?
I'm smiling. And I'm enjoying the peace in this quiet moment.
That's true. Do you want to go get some tacos?
Yeah.
Okay, get out of our car. Come on.
You're doing good.
It's Luna's fault. She peeked her little head out. All you see is